And in business news, as the Central Bank of Nigeria adjusts exchange rates for calculating customs tariff and import duties amid fluctuating exchange rates, there's a growing call for government to revisit its foreign exchange policy. Prince Olaiwola Shitu, former president of the Association of Licensed Customs Agents, suggests that if import duties calculations were conducted in Naira, it could decrease the persistent demand for dollars.
In Britain, custom calculation is based on pounds. In America, it's based on dollar. What is wrong with us in Nigeria? Do we spend dollar? If you want to branch somewhere and take a bottle of Coke, are you paying dollar? You are paying Naira. That is the reason why people are taking advantage of government insistence on dollar calculation for them now to be doing business and be doing contracts based on dollar. Because when you want to pay them, you'll be asking, where's your dollar account? No. MTN today is cutting away billions in dollars for the use of all facilities here. Oh, for God's sake. If you do it in South Africa, you must open accounts in rand in their country. That's why they pay your money into. So where do you convert it from? Because you don't have black market there. You go through the official rate. So this up and down will not come in.
And to the manufacturing space, where it remains a key contributor to Nigeria's economic transformation, with job potential and, of course, will help drive economic growth. But however, the sector faces significant challenges, including high production costs and foreign exchange scarcity, amongst other macroeconomic challenges. According to the MD CEO of Coleman Wires and Cables, Mr. George Onofo-Okon, while speaking on our flagship business program, Business Nigeria, there is need for increased investment to restore growth for the struggling sector.
We've struggled. I'm not saying there's no manufacturer that has not struggled. We've seen the negatives. A lot of them have lost on the FX base devaluation. They've had exchange rate losses that are astronomical. But the question is, what next? And that is where I need us to all focus on. What next? For me, I always say, look, when there's a gap like this, we need to refinance a gap for all of us not to sack everybody. Now, I might be doing better because I planned this ahead of the situation. I might not have the same amount of losses. Mine is very minimal compared to a lot of companies in Nigeria. And I could take the heat, and because I planned for those heats. And for me, I'll say the company is doing better than we were. Now, but for most companies that did not, what do we do? How do we refinance this gap? And I always tell government, as much as it is not your job to run a business, it is your job to balance businesses, keeping people employed. And as long as manufacturers in this country employ the most numbers of people at work, we need to balance their books.
In other news, a part of its efforts in supporting young business owners, small and business-sized enterprises and entrepreneurs from various sectors of the economy. Convener and other business leaders at the Time Conference 2024 in Lagos engaged young entrepreneurs in knowledge sharing, networking, mentorship, and insight into business growth in the country. The gathering provided an avenue for young entrepreneurs to be mentored and coached on new trends in running and managing a sustainable business amidst current economic bottlenecks in the country. So Nigeria is on the right path of recovery if the young population is equipped with the right relevant skills, training, and access to finance that will bring more opportunity, growth, innovation, and development.
We had a age bracket, that's 18 to 35, and that's because they are the next set of individuals that can move Nigeria to the next level. So we're trying to change the mindset, inspire them, and also mentor them. Individuals can still strive to be better without looking at your condition or where you're from. I've learned that there's a market for everybody to sell your product here in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, only if you believe, I've learned to be limitless also, so I've learned a lot at the conference.
We talked about time, that timing is everything, that you should always be prepared for the opportunities that are coming your way. You have to be prepared for your that when the opportunity comes, it will not meet you unprepared, because the opportunity will always come. So be prepared so that when the opportunity comes, you'll be able to take advantage of it.
Every opportunity you have, make sure you show up, and then you show up, you come correct, you put your best foot forward, you seize the opportunity, make advantage of it, and you use it to your advantage. Every of us have hidden talents buried within us, so just get up, do something, and be consistent at it. Don't sit down at home and expecting people to spoon feed you. Get up, do something, get better at it every day till you become the best at it.
Stock market deals got up to fair levels where various prices kicked upwards following renewed interest in securities investments. If Young Ekop reports on markets.
Second trading day this week, securities changing ownership on the floor of the NGX exchange attracted higher values, contrasting lower deals that characterized market activities in the previous week. Higher prices came on the back of outstanding gains by First Bank Holdings and MTN Nigeria, both of which raised performances between 3 and 6%. The stocks of Rwanda, UBA and Zenith Bank also helped to kick trades in the positive territories. Market index tilted upward by 0.35% to stress gains by companies and investors. Down the lines were market laggards with losses, and they included Dangote Sugar, Vitafoam, WAPCO, Nigerian Breweries, and Access Holdings. Business value of traded securities pulled 14.9 billion naira. Market players still engage themselves in the analysis of companies' results for 2023. Ifyong Ekop, TVC News, Lagos.
And crude oil prices steadied today after the previous day's drop as Israel and Hamas talks offered hopes of a ceasefire even as Red Sea attacks continued. While investors awaited signals on U.S. interest rates ahead of a key meeting, well, U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose to sell at $82.83 with an upsurge of 0.24%. Brent crude futures has also witnessed an uptick of 0.16% to sell at $88.54 per barrel. Bonny Light recorded a decline of 1.44% to sell at $88.85 per barrel. And for the OPEC basket, dealers are offering $89.19 with an upward price margin of 0.91%.